Hello, welcome to pdxMindShares' latest podcast episode. This is pdxMindShares, hosted by pdxMindShare and sponsored by Anvil Media, a digital marketing agency in Portland, Oregon. And we're here to help Portland get hired. Oh, wow, it has been a week, huh? If you're listening to this on the day that it was published, you'll be listening to it on Friday. So happy Friday. It's been a beautiful week, and I'm sure a lot of you have been getting reflective as you look outside at the changing seasons and new beginnings, and hiring season opens up. So you're probably thinking about changing careers, changing jobs, or if you were let go in 2020 due to pandemic cutbacks, you're probably getting excited that this is like your moment, this is prime season for hiring and job searching. So you're probably consistently working on your resume and your cover letters. So I wanted to give a little piece of advice about resumes. I know it's really frustrating to have to customize your resume for every single job description. It isn't just customizing for the company, but also the job role. So there's a lot of changes that you're making every single time you put in a new application. Well, I have some tips to make this a little bit easier. And how I do that is something that I call the master resume. So the master resume is this really neat idea where you take all the information ever that you have job related, put it on one document. And this is just for you, just for your eyes only. It's not going to be anything that you send in. But you put it on one document, organize it for yourself. That way you can easily cut and paste to a resume specifically tailored to the job that you're applying for. So let's talk a little bit more about that. The first thing on a resume is going to be your summary, your profile, whatever paragraph for the job that you're applying for. And you'll probably hear the term buzzwords or keywords that you're looking for in the job descriptions to describe yourself, to kind of match yourself in that summary to the specific personality traits or skills or qualities that they're looking for in their new team member. So what I like to do for this master resume is I'll create that paragraph and I'll use 5 words to describe myself. So I might use organized, pays attention to detail, good leader, speaker, writer, whatever. I'll think of 5 words that I use to describe myself that I want as the narrative or the message that this hiring manager, recruiter, whatever, will take away from after they put my resume down, thinking, oh, it's that podcaster girl or whatever. What are 5 things that you've heard people say about you during professional reviews? What are 5 things that your friends would say about you, family, and 5 things that you would describe yourself? Try to put all those on a list and then incorporate those into this summary in your master resume. The reason why I say this is because a lot of those skills, traits, buzzwords, whatever you want to call them, can be cut and pasted into this resume for this particular job if either of them match up. If they're looking for an intuitive leader or what's something else that I often hear? Oh, creative thinker, someone who takes initiative, whatever. If that's listed in the job description and that happens to match up to something you've said about yourself in your master resume profile, you can cut and paste and put that on there. Employment history. So When you apply for a job, you know the rules. Only put relevant employment history. No one cares if you worked for a summer at Baskin Robbins when you were 16. On the master resume, put it on there. I care. Your master resume cares because your master resume is for your eyes only. So I want everything from your most recent or current position all the way back to your first job when you were 16. And I do mean first real job, like what you had to sign a W-4 for. I want all of that on there because a lot of those skills can be transferable. When you're applying to multiple job positions, obviously different skills and different past employment is going to be relevant. You're not going to always have the same, previous jobs listed on every single resume. Or maybe you do if you're applying for the same position over and over again. But there are going to be different job titles, job roles, job positions that you've been applying for. You may not know what transferable skills from a previous job are needed here. So if you're applying for an account manager job or something in sales, customer service and sales is something that they're going to be looking for. So you want to make sure that that is included there. But if you want to be a creative director or a blog copywriter or I'm trying to think of something really ridiculous, circus clown, I don't know. What other, analyst, data analyst that you might be looking at, you're going to include different past positions, and anything that has to do with sales, client facing type of skills or past experience isn't going to be needed for those. A lot of those are like head down, work behind the scenes, work with the team, churn out material or code or what have you. And you will rarely, if at all, I don't think you will ever probably as a data analyst talk to a client or anybody that will be giving the company money. So your sales and customer service experience isn't going to be needed on that. But on your master resume, you want to put it all on there so you can easily cut and paste as you apply to these several different positions if you're interested in applying to a wide range. Finally, skills. I don't know how you have these listed, if you have them as a table at the top of your resume or off to the side in a little sidebar, but wherever you have it, whatever template you're using, you need skills on your resume. So on your master resume, put every skill you have, list everything under the sun. I don't care how ridiculous it is. If you're good at it, put it on there. It could be something as simple as podcasting, whether you're a podcast producer, really good eloquent speaker, whatever it is, maybe both, like myself. Put those on your skills list because, again, you can easily cut and paste according to what the skills and the job responsibilities that the job description is listing. You'll notice skills listed in both sections. Skills we're looking for, or they might write it as what are you good at, and then it'll also be found in the job responsibilities. Sometimes you will say that attention to detail is key for success in this role. So you want to make sure that all of your skills are listed on your master resume for you to easily access those. Well, good luck. I hope all of you will make a master resume just to make yourselves, make this easier, give yourselves peace of mind and get a little more organized. I find that the job searches are difficult enough. Finding your perfect fit, making time for those interviews, practicing, doing mock interviews with your friends. You want to be able to cut down this planning as much as possible. Well, good luck on your job search. And for any of those looking, please check our job board at pdxMindShares.com. And for more resume and job search tips to help you until you finally land your next position, go to pdxMindShare.com/our-blog.